Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We're back here on Elm Creek with Grober Games. So last month we had a pretty long month. We were doing all our little haying expeditions and such like that and all our contract work we've been doing. So I kind of took a peek this morning. There's actually one of our neighbors that we planted for last year, I think. We did canola for them. And they were looking for some when I come harvest it for them. So I think we're going to end up doing that for them, and then we got at least a few dozen fertilizing contracts that we could grab as well. Not a few dozen, but 3 or 4. And I was looking this morning, and it looks like the eggs are starting to take a hit, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, instead of like stockpiling a bunch of them, we're gonna load up all our eggs and take them into town and get them sold, so that way we have some more funding on hand too. And then at the end, in between episodes, I decided to sell off 60 of our birds. And they've already been replaced, as you can tell. And the reason I did that is because some of the birds were, I think our first set of birds were like approaching like 40-ish months old. Granted, we bought them at a more mature age. So it was kind of expected, but whoop. I don't know how I managed. Okay. Eggs gotta work with me here. So, we're gonna end up. So, the plan is for today, we're gonna help our neighbor with his harvest. And then we're gonna probably send Tuttle out with the class. And try trusting him once again to fertilize fields and such. But we'll see how he handles it. I noticed in the field he was spraying, he kind of just decided to quit on me, which is not very good for my own personal business. It kind of makes me look unprofessional, so we might have to sit down and have a talk with the boy and see what's up with that. And then he was also struggling on the road, and I don't know why he was struggling last episode, but like I said, first things we're going to do, we're going to get rid of these eggs. Just because I don't really want to hang on to eggs as long as I did last time. I mean, we made good money off it, but I kind of want to keep a steady flow of cash coming in. And we're doing pretty decently, I feel like, right now. So let's strap those bad boys down, and we're gonna. Oh, looks like these ones aren't strapped. Let's fix that quick. And we kind of ran out of room for our grass right now. Actually, I wonder how much wool do we have here? I haven't checked that this morning. I know the sheep are doing fine on feed. We got 2 pallets. You know what? We'll wait till 4. I think our spinnery is still doing well enough. Still got to get used to this menu. Oh, hello. Nerve spreader and a 7020 series. I wouldn't mind that tractor. I mean, aren't 50 horse? What does our 4840 have though? We might have to see if we can talk with Chuck. Ooh, it's only worth 10 grand. 151 horse, but it's 4840 is a little bit more powerful. But thing is, triple link suspension. Yeah, that's the TLS for smoother riding. If you don't know what that is, premium interior 3-point controls. Oh, okay. Patchers. We can get front weights, or we could get a front hitch. That definitely isn't worth it if it's 7220. Okay. Nope, it's definitely not worth it. I was sitting there strongly debating about it because it'd be nice to have a little bit newer tractor, but Our 4820 is fine. It's the perfect little machine. I can't believe I was starting to think about selling that thing already, as much as I brag it up all the time. But we're gonna head out, get these eggs sold, and then we'll, excuse me. Then we will head on over to our neighbors and start harvesting over there. We'll use the 4840 to haul the wagons, and we'll get the class hooked up to the fertilizer spreader. And we'll send Tuttle out on his way to the first field and then help him get started after he gets there. Just cause, like I said, the last few episodes, he's been struggling, and I don't know why that is. Granted, I don't know why Giants AI feels like it's been a struggle on this map for me. I haven't had any other issues on my other playthroughs before I started this channel, but apparently it's just want to give me a bad rep and bad start out for playing this series. But another thing I keep forgetting too while we're over here is I keep forgetting that one of our collectibles is way up there on the weather vane. I just need to figure out how to get up there. There we go. Get all these eggs sold while we're waiting for those to get unloaded. We'll pick up 72 and 73. Aren't those right next to each other? Yes, they are. That'll be perfect. Almost 86, a little over $8,600. So we're at $44,000 now. We're starting to make money at a pretty good rate now. Oh, and before I lost my train of thought, we were going to check in on the spinnery, see how that was going, seeing how much cotton we have left to blow through before the facility kind of becomes a dead weight, so to speak. I honestly probably should have invested into another sheep barn before I decided to invest in the spinnery, but I still honestly believe with all that cotton in there, and if we sell all the fabric at the right time, that it will pay itself off. And I think if we just get enough sheep, we will be able to keep that thing going year round, even without having the cotton. But like I said, I was kind of debating earlier if it'd be worth renting a row crop planter and renting a cotton picker. But I'm curious. I wonder if we have enough money now to see how much it would cost us to rent that case cotton picker. That's kind of what I want to look at quick here too, while I'm thinking about it again. Let's park the truck here. So yep, I know we're out of wool. 2,300 liters of cotton to go through, yep. So a good amount. And then I was going to look at, right, equipment. We're going to look at cotton technology. $24,000. I don't know if that'd be worth it. I guess it depends how much cotton we got out of the fields, but I don't know if we would get a lot, though. Because basically next year it would be this field and that field out back there. No, it'd be that field. Yeah, it'd be that field there and this one here, so it probably wouldn't be worth it next year unless we got another field into rotation. Right. We're going to get Tuttle on his way first. I just keep getting distracted right now. I have a lot of thoughts going through my mind. Trying to figure out the best way for us to keep getting cash flowing at a pretty good rate. Like I said, right, the last few episodes, I feel like we're starting to come out ahead a little bit. Granted, we're still doing a lot more contract work than I want to admit. But you know, sometimes that's just how some good businesses operate. They just get enough custom work to do, and they get just kind of hobby farm, so to speak. You know what? We're gonna buy a big bag of fertilizer too for him before we send him out on his way. Yeah, one bag should be enough. That's another thing too that we should look at. I wonder There's nothing wrong with this fertilizer spreader. It just be nice to have a larger capacity. Oh, let's get the front weight because I can feel the front end kind of bouncing, pulling up on us with all the weight on the back. Oh, oh shoot! Did I? Okay, thank Lord. I always thought this weight, the class weight, was a little goofy shape, but what do I know? So we're gonna head in and get Tuttle squared away here. We'll send him down south to the 72 and 73. Probably have him start on 73. Just because that's a nice straight field to get him broken in. And then while he's doing that, we'll haul the 4840 with the wagons over to our neighbor's field and get the combine. We'll get the combine over there first and then get the headlands opened up so we have a place to pull the wagons in. Well, you know what? Actually, I do forget that there is a driveway over there, so we can just... or laneway over there, so we can just pull the... oh... equipment in there. Like on the dirt path there, and it should be fine. We'll send Tuttle on his way here. Get the 4840 here fired up and drop the sprayer off over here. This is another tractor that I could use a bath, but I'm kind of afraid to see how much more of the paint has peeled since we bought the thing, because you can already tell. She's looking a little rough. But you know, we've put in quite a few hours on her already. I think we put on 6 or 7 of our own hours on this tractor already since we bought it, I think. But yeah, I think we'll jump into the time lapse here. We'll get everything started and rolling. And we'll see what else we do throughout the day. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, everyone, I think we're going to be done with this month for today. There's not much more going on. There's a bunch of cultivating contracts, and there's another fertilizer one, but I think we're just going to hold off from doing the fertilizer one. So instead, I think we're going to take a little road trip, I think. So I know there's more collectibles out there that Chuck's talked about. And we're going to take a little trip. There's like a little cave system up here. And I've been meaning to explore it. And it'd just be something a little different than the episode on, especially since we only got I probably got about 10 minutes or so worth of recording yet, so we're gonna, whoop. See that car coming. Maybe sometimes it's not the AI's fault with traffic. Maybe it's just my own. Nah, it's totally the AI's fault. Who am I kidding? And I don't know what we're gonna do about Tuttle yet. He couldn't handle doing fertilizer contracts because every time I checked in on him, he was wandering the field, like 3 or 4 other fields aimlessly, and I just don't understand why. And when we came back and we were fertilizing across the field across from him where he was running the combine, he almost decided to give the combine a little drink by dipping it into the creek over there. Thankfully we were there to stop it from all happening. Also, I wanted to kind of pull over here because I wonder if this isn't a place where giants would have hit a collectible. Kind of pull around here. Do some off-road in here. Nobody mind us. Huh, really? Nothing. I would have thought for sure they would have had something stashed at this building here. Whoop! Almost went into the pole there. To pay a little bit more attention. But I don't know what we're going to do about the kid. It's kind of hard to find anyone to show up for help, but hopefully as time goes on, he'll get better. Because we don't really have a whole heck of a lot of other options for us hiring help around here. Not many people want to work on a farm, even though we're pretty much we just do custom work and row crop production, which isn't that bad in reality. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Could be dealing with livestock all day. Granted, our livestock's pretty easy. We got right now. We just got chickens and sheep, and they're pretty self-efficient animals right now. You know, since we were this way, I wonder. Oh, let's pull aside the road here. I want to see. There we go. See? Oh, that's cool. That's probably the edge of the map, though, ain't it? Yeah, it's definitely looking like that. Does it know if they have another little scavenger hunt item over here hiding for us? I know there's plenty of videos out there showing where they're all at, but I don't want to go that route yet. I think maybe when we decide to end the series, maybe. Yep, there's the wall. So maybe when we decide to call this series done and move to a new map, maybe I'll look them all up just to get it over with. But I kind of wonder if there's a little achievement for finding all of them. Plus, you know, right now it's we haven't really explored this map too much. Like, we've been all over it, but we haven't really gotten to known it yet. Like, we hardly ever go over to this corner over here, like where the fields 1 through 10 are at, you know. I bet you there's a few items over there too, but we'll leave that for another day when we get kind of a session like this. But right now I know there's like a little cave system area over here that I kind of want to check out. Just because like I said, the one day I was kind of exploring on my own time and I found... Is this it? Nope, but there is something down here. You know what? We'll just get a little bit extra money doing this too. Few thousand bucks at a crack. We'll be rich before we know it. I've already kind of explored over there before on my own time. I think this is the entrance, ain't it? Oak Hollow Caves, yeah. So we're gonna go over here and explore for a little bit. I suppose we can just park anywhere. Oh, there was another one. Apparently I haven't found too many horse toys yet. They got people walking around here too. That's pretty cool. So, ravine loop. Do we go? Do we have to start a certain area, or we stay on marked trails? Wait, can I move this sign? Keeps giving me the hand animation. I was gonna just remove it because we don't. Where are we going? We don't need trails. But it's kind of. I find it kind of interesting that Giants put so much work into an area like this. This is actually pretty cool. That they took because I imagine this took like quite a bit of time just to model and everything when you think about it. So that must be where the other trailer comes into, so. And I imagine they must have hit a few toys and collectibles around here as well. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. Wonder, do we keep going down? Let's keep going down. Guys, hide anything down here? Oh. Well, oh yeah, there it is. Something right here. I was gonna say, watch, I'm gonna get stuck down here and I'm gonna have no way out, and that'll be one way to end the episode. It's calling for, uh-oh. Having to call for a rescue squad to get me out of the hole I've put myself into. Oh. Match. Window. Pickle Cave upper entrance. Wait. I'm confused. I don't understand. Match window. Trickle Cave upper entrance. So is there another entrance somewhere? Let's. Oh. Wait, is that how I'm supposed to get up on the roof? Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. I wonder if that's how we're supposed to get up on the roof to get the one collectible at Johnson's Market, because I think they got a ladder there. That must be how they want you to do it. We can't go that way. Oh, there's another toy right there next to us. And also, I'm kind of curious. I wonder. Wow, they just got this place packed with them. 7 more plow. I wonder if they. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for right now? I wonder if you. Wait, is that another one? Yeah. I wonder if they give you something special when you find all 10 of them. I know with the. Okay, that's cool. We're back up into the park now. I'm kind of curious because it says I think it's the last episode I found a pig. And I can't believe I never noticed it before for all the times I drove by there. I'm kind of keeping my eye out more often now to try and find all these collectibles. And I wonder if you get something special when you find all 10. Okay, but I wonder. What does that say? Department of Natural Resources, DNR. Okay. I wonder if it's worth walking all these trails yet, or? Look. Oh. Oh, this is cool. There's a campground here. Oh, this is really cool. I wonder if somebody's got a camper mod made and you can just pull it in here and pitch up. Oh, there's something on. There's a. Oh, we got 2 more pigs left to find now. I was about to say we should just head back to the truck and drive. See if we can drive a few more areas. I'm hoping I'm not missing too many more collectibles around here, because I feel like I probably overlooked quite a few just in this area in general. I'm guessing this is where they would have most of them stashed. Oh, there's another one. There's 2 here. Cow and a wagon. We might have to put together another episode of us just... Well, I shouldn't say episode. Another... When we get ready to end the day, just put another little series like this back together again. Ocala Caves. We'll start heading down this way quick. But I think we might call it here shortly too. It's starting to get about that time. I wonder... Oh yeah, this is the... I remember this area. This is where the bridge... The semi, that one episode went really wonky on us, and I have no idea why. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Okay. I suppose I can let that slide. But we're gonna... Wonder if there's this down tree here. Let's say, were they gonna have a toy on this? They do not, unfortunately, for us. I think it would have been a good opportunity to just have one hanging way out here on the limb. Oh. But we'll just go a little bit further. That sudden drop really messes with me a little bit, granted. Any fall from that height probably would. We'll just head back to the truck here. And I think we might call it here. I feel like we probably missed a lot. Just out of my own curiosity. Look over here quick just to make sure. Make sure they're not trying to pull a fast one on us. No, I think that's where we're gonna call it here for today. I'm curious though. We almost found half the we haven't even found half of them yet. Now I'm curious. I wonder. Okay. Yep, before we end, I think we can take the truck that way. We're gonna find out shortly here, that's for sure. Before we finally close this episode off, I'm probably not the most entertaining episode, but private property. Process private property access. You know what? We'll just jog this trail quick. I kind of want to head down towards field 20 and 21 and see if there's anything special over there quick before we close the episode out, since we're already over this way. I wonder if they're... Oh. Jump up the ladder. They got anything up here? Imagine that's where they're hiding most of the stuff, is way up high. You went to... Oh, basketball. We got a hoop. Up a little short. Give it one more try here. Okay, fine. Like in real life, I am not great at basketball. God forbid it make me great in here. But I do want to head down to field like 20 and 21 and explore that area because I feel like there's got to be something stashed there. I do think this is really cool though, how immersive they made this little like walk trail area and everything. I don't remember that much being in 19 like this. But I do not know, because I'll be honest with you, I did not go out of my way to explore that much of an area. Oh, come on, there's got to be something around here. You can't tell me there's nothing here. Yes. Let's say, tell me your secrets. And you know what? Oh, you know what? This would have been actually... This actually would have been a really cool, like... Maybe. Just curious. I want to see... $268,000 for this little area. Honestly, you know, once a bunch of modders get a lot more smaller equipment in game, like really small harvesters and such, this probably wouldn't be like a bad little area to do like a small equipment start playthrough. I like the location though. Only thing is, I wish these buildings were a little more interactive. Like be able to open up and store stuff in them, but anyways, we're gonna wrap the episode up here today. Got kind of a different ending to it, but I didn't want to do any more contracts, and I figured doing a little exploring of this map would have been fun. So, but if you guys enjoyed the episode today, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and most of all, thanks for watching.